Hi, this is Jaspurr, and I'm Connie with Mobile Paw Spa. So you've decided to get a cat or a kitten, and it's your very first one. Congratulations. First of all, I want to encourage you to visit your local shelter. There's thousands of kittens and cats waiting for their forever home, and that's where Jaspurr came from. He just actually turned 4 a few days ago, and I can't imagine life without him, and I can't imagine life without my other rescue cats as well. So cats are actually really easy. There's really only 3 things they absolutely need, and that's food, water, and a litter box. So we're going to talk about those things, and then we're going to talk about some of the other things that are just kind of nice to have. I'm not sure how long he'll hang around, so we'll let him be here as long as he wants. First of all, litter box. So I'm going to grab a litter box here. Now I have other videos on, there's so many different kinds of litter and litter boxes out there, so I'm not going to get real deep into this, but I am going to talk about size because that is very important. You want to have the size that's appropriate for your cat. Now this litter box here is really more for a kitten. You can see it has very low sides, so that's going to be easy for a kitten to get in and out of. Now once your cat gets bigger, you're probably going to want a larger litter box. You want to make sure they have room enough to turn around in there. And keep in mind, it's not always easy to find large litter boxes, but there are also storage containers that come in a variety of sizes, and some of those can work great for a litter box as well. So size being the most important thing, and then there are also a lot of litter boxes that are covered. And while it's great for us because it helps control the dust, it helps control the mess, it helps control the odor, those are some of the reasons why your cat might not like it, because they don't want to be trapped inside with the dust, with the odor, etc. And it's one of the reasons that a cat may avoid using the litter box. So just keep that in mind when you're deciding what type to use, or you may just have to change. It might work to start, and then you might need to change it down the road. So that's just something that's important to note. And here we've got another one. That is Cashmere, also a rescue kitty. The next thing we'll talk about, water. Cats don't need milk, but they do need water, fresh water. So you want to make sure that you are changing their water dish every single day, clean it out, so they have nice fresh water. Cats are notorious for not really being interested in drinking enough water, and dehydration can cause a variety of health issues. So I always want to make sure your cat's getting plenty of water. And if it seems like they aren't, another option would be to get a fountain for them. For some reason, moving water seems to attract them. When I got my fountain, my cats took to it right away, and they all drink a good amount of water. The other thing you want to keep in mind, both for water and food, stainless steel bowls tend to be the best. Plastic bowls can get scratched and they can harbor bacteria, so stainless steel bowls are the easiest to keep clean. And then as far as food goes, you want a nice quality, high quality, dry food. I also recommend giving a little moist food every day. It doesn't have to be a lot, but that is another way that your cat can get that moisture it needs. So we've talked about the basics. Now I'm just going to talk about some things that are just nice to have. Cats have a need to scratch, and they will scratch your furniture if you don't give them something else to scratch on. Now, you might think about getting your cat declawed. I am very much opposed to declawing. In fact, there are places now that have actually outlawed declawing cats. Much better option just to have things for them to scratch on. I love these cardboard scratchers, so does Jaspurr. Usually they come with catnip, so you just sprinkle the catnip on there. When one side gets worn off, you can just flip it over and then use the other side, if you can see over Jaspurr, and not expensive at all. Some of them also have a string on them, and you can hang those on the knob on a cabinet, and then that way they can kind of stretch up and do their scratching that way, and that's great for them. As far as toys go, I will tell you 2 of my cat's most favorite toys, and they are not expensive at all. One, empty cardboard box. I have not met a cat yet, and I've had cats my whole life, that can resist an empty cardboard box. So anytime we get anything delivered or have anything with a cardboard box, I always make sure to put it down so the cats have it to play in, jump in and out of. It will give them hours of entertainment. And another one of my cat's favorite toys, a shoelace. Again, not expensive, but they will play with this for hours. They'll bat it around, they'll carry it around, they'll play with each other, kind of play keep away with it, and just so inexpensive and provides hours of entertainment. Now, these are what I call sparkle balls. Another little toy, not expensive, but my cats love them. They carry them around the house like they're prey. They bat them around the house. Only thing is, every now and then I have to kind of move some furniture around because they end up getting hidden under dressers and under furniture. So I have to go on a mission every now and then to round them all up again. And then they've got brand new toys to play with again. Another one, laser pointer, and two of my cats love the laser pointer. One has no interest in it at all, so that is another inexpensive toy. It's also a great way to get your cat active. If weight becomes an issue, that's a wonderful way to keep your cat active, is to have them run up and down the hallway and chase the pointer. As far as grooming goes, well, Jaspur's a longer-haired cat, so he needs a little bit more grooming than shorter-haired cats do. This is just an all-purpose slicker brush, and these work great really for any type of coat. If you do have a longer-haired cat, you may need professional grooming more often because they can mat up, and sometimes those need to be clipped out, and that's not always easy when you're working on a cat. And then lastly, I will talk about where they're going to sleep. I have this cube here, and this is great because they can go in it, they can sleep on it, they play on it. But really, before I would invest a lot of money in any type of bed for your cat to sleep on, just see where they're going to want to sleep first. Chances are it's going to be with you. I have one cat that likes to sleep on top of the bed, one cat likes to sleep under the bed, so it really just depends. They have such different personalities, but most of the time they do love to have nice, soft, fluffy blankets, so if you have those lying around, most likely they'll just kind of let you know where they want to sleep. And then, I guess I lied, one more thing to mention, cats do love to climb. There are all kinds of trees, cat trees that are covered in carpeting that cats can climb on. They can even sleep in those too. And those can get to be a little more expensive, but also something that's great to have. And Cashmere is sitting in our cat tree right now. That's kind of her favorite spot up there. They love to climb on that and play on that. And again, those can be a little bit more expensive, so it might not be something you get right away. But cats do love to climb, they do love to be up high, so that is also something they would most likely appreciate. So those are my tips for first-time cat owners. I hope this helps, and I hope you, again, visit a shelter and find a wonderful cat and give them a forever home. I welcome any of your questions or comments, feedback, and I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And Jaspurr and I thank you for watching today.